we get you in front of PG's newest SMD. Can we do that? So, when I asked him, hey man, tell me a little bit about yourself. He was an actuary for how long? 14 years? Been full-time in the business since 2019. And when I asked him, what did you do different that made you just launch and hit SMD? Anybody want to guess what his answer was? Mindset. That.
More coachable.
Ready? Work. Everybody, please give it up for Mr. Ricky Kent.
Sorry, last year I said, in Texas, we say, yeehaw! Such a tremendous honor being the freshest SMD in this group. Actually, we really literally just hit it last month. And our good friend here, Joey Martin, was like, you finally made it. I love you. Anyway, before I get started, I just want to give a tremendous gratitude. CEO Rusty and Bridget Hood. Honestly, we moved here down here. We moved from Boston, Massachusetts, down here in Dallas area, Frisco. Actually, my home is 12 minutes away from here. It's really awesome to come to a convention, a big event, 12 minutes away from home. Without them, sharing the office with me, treating me as a great partner in the office, my business will not have grown. So let's get started. Next slide. Actually, I can't do this. Is it the forward one?
Hold that now. Try it now. Okay, wait. Stop waiting for 1 second. Okay, try again. Okay, still no. Hold on. Wait. Now try it. Hey!
Uh-oh, there was a video here.
This video right here? We'll play that video for you. No problem.
That makes more sense.
We got you.
All right, let's do this.
Get to the volume.
Volume.
Sure sound.
Click the volume button.
No.
Click
Please
that.
select. Are you SMD? All right. The shackles have been released. The release the Kraken. Yes.
If you notice that thing that Rusty is not a cord or anything, it was actually last year's ticket. I have worn it like on this hand for like that many months to remind myself that I'm not an SMD yet. Just like every day, and it really isn't that nice to shower with it, to be honest. So I'm pretty happy that I finally get rid of it anyway. But I have a new one today. So, all right, so.
Hold on, I'm bringing you back. I'm not trained for this. Okay, go ahead. There you go.
Oh.
There you go. All right.
All right. So today's topic, Rusty asked me to speak with you, spend some time with you, talk like a little bit to talk about work. Really, just down to earth, get your feet wet, get your hands dirty, work. And I basically picked the topic, the topic to be the road to SMD. But really, in reality, it's your road to your dream. Yeah. Actually, uncoordinated at all whatsoever with some of the previous speakers. But look at this, Nicole. Dream board is actually in my dining room. Like, it's like from upstairs, downstairs. I actually see my dining room all the time, not like brushing my teeth and all that stuff. I'm a messy bathroom user, I guess. So basically, I have my dream board. I see it every day, and then it was actually supposed to be a happy birthday for my son. And then we take down the birthday, and it's like, oh, happy dream board. It's pretty cool. And then this is my beautiful family, and actually some of the SMD, actually all of the SMD met them yesterday. They're not paid actors. They're like, actually, my wife is here right here too. Really, honestly, you have your dream board. Honestly, big leaders, everyone who makes good money in this business in here, SMD, CMD, CEO, whoever, right? Nobody actually does not have a dream board that they look at. You have one, you have a chance. When Nicole was speaking that 15 minutes about like tracking, discipline, all that stuff, I'm like, hey, I'm doing that. I actually may have a chance here, right? But have you actually seen your dream board today? I have. On my way, I get up super early, way earlier than you guys, just to drop off my son to school. Like I see my dream board, it's like, hey, right there. But have you read your affirmation today? I haven't, I'm honest. My affirmation is at my desk, but I come here and be with you guys at 10x, so I haven't read my affirmation yet. But when I'm home, sit down at my desk, I will read it right away. I actually get to do this thing.
Hold on. Try it now. Hey.
It works! All right, so talk about work, right? What do you actually start your day with? How do you start your week with? How do you start your month with, your year with, right? It's just everything start hourly, right? You talk about thinking about what's your why. CEO Rusty actually has this great BAM thing. If you want to know what it is, just ask him. He's happy to share with you. That means I'm actually paying attention to our Wednesday night meetings, right? So, but to me, what really helps me and what really makes me 10x in this business is the watching. Be accountable, not just to yourself, but find a mentor. That's why every time I get a chance to speak full-timers, Wednesday night training, Saturday, whichever it is, I talk about gratitude. I thank Rusty for being accountable. I know he doesn't read my Washington all the time. Come on, let's be honest. It's like, that's a big stack of paper, right? But then he can look at it any week to tell me, hey, your business is not moving. What's going on? And I'm looking at it every day, every hour when I'm like not motivated, don't want to make phone calls, all that kind of stuff. I'm just like, oh, I need to check something up, right? So weekly accountability. How many calls, appointments are you making? How many calls, appointments you're making for yourself and for your team? Right? If your team are not doing anything, whose fault is that? Is it your fault? Is it your team's fault or is it your fault? It's nobody's fault. Just do it. Who cares, right? If your team is not doing anything, do it personally. You can always grow your team, right? And then, sometimes your people just say, oh, I have this people, that people, I have all these people. I go prospecting with them. I actually go call with them too. That's what a leader should be doing. Am I right? And basically when I was an SA, MD, whichever, is way overdue. Yes, Joey, you're right, I know. But I behave like one. I behave like an SMD. I track my business, I treat this as my own. I behave like an SMD. So as an SMD or as a business owner for your team, who is driving the base shop? It's not your teammates. It should be you. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And just like I said, if your team doesn't move, that's 2 more minutes or, oh my God. All right, you move. All right, let's go. So what's your winning attitude, right? In a good environment, bad environment, ugly environment, what's your winning attitude, right? Are you competitive? Not just being competitive with other people, are you being competitive to yourself? You can always track your number from last year to this year, what you're being competitive to, right? Will you quit? It's so easy, actually. It's so hard to win sometimes. But the best part about this is you actually get to do this with a lot of help, with all the leadership here. All right? And some big leaders in this company used to say, this best part about this company is actually a self-development company disguised in a financial service company. Right? It happens all the time. And I'll talk about the Vegas gift. It's actually called growthday.com/WFG. Just log on and get that. It's a daily motivation. It's pretty cool. If you're gonna win here, you can only leverage so much. You have to take ownership, take the baton, run, and growth is happiness. You just talked about, suck it up, improve yourself. Learn, not just know your weakness, learn your weakness and improve on it, right? And then in a team who's the best at anything, it should be you. Anthony, please. You gave me 2 minutes and
Go for it.
here we go. So for your run, if you are going to make a run, my humble suggestion, right? I have a June story, but then apparently I don't have time to share. But start with your structure. Start with the structure. Know what you need first. Then become the best junior trainer. Then become the best senior trainer. Then become the best master trainer. And then you're gonna win here. I'm gonna take one more thing. I just want to take a picture of this.